All right, this is the last Roundup horror show. I am Frank, and with me, as always, we got Jason Miller. There he
Hey
is.
guys, what's up?
We got John Walmsley in the cut. There he is. We got Ray McGuff.
Hi guys.
What the fuck is this energy? And then we got Elliot Pasentino's in the house.
What is up?
All right. Well,
Happy fall.
Yeah.
we watched a couple movies.
Okay.
I picked Criminally Insane from 1975. So we're gonna start out with that one. It's the low end of the bar.
Oh yeah.
Summary for this film: an obese woman, likely released from an insane asylum, kills anyone who
Likely?
attempts to get her to stop eating. Written and directed by Nick Millard. He's probably responsible for several low budget films you've probably never heard of. There is a sequel to this movie that he did, Criminally Insane 2, from 1987. But the bulk of his career, based on his IMDb, seemed to me like he was just making stag films in the 60s and 70s with his dad, which is weird as fuck. And they were like when you look at the titles, it was like pornography or nudity, like nude women live, whatever.
I'm sure everybody's dads woke them up early on a Sunday morning and said, "Listen, it's time to get the porn going today. Right? Get the Vans.
These dicks ain't gonna suck themselves, kid. Let's go."
Oh my god!
I did run through the parents' guide. So I have all that information for you parents out there that might be considering letting your children watch Criminally Insane.
You definitely should.
This is totally. Scarlett.
Yeah.
We're good.
As far as sex and nudity, a man briefly touches a woman's breasts. Keep your eye out for that.
I did that once.
A boy and girl kiss each other constantly in several scenes. There is one sex scene featuring the same couple. However, the girl's breasts aren't shown. Violence and gore, there's quite a bit. Blood is being smeared over the opening credits.
What was being smeared?
Blood.
Red paint.
Yeah, very much so.
Wow.
In fact, the violence in this movie is so there's a point where she's stabbing a woman in the hand with a knife over and over.
Give me that key.
Yeah.
There's no penetration. It's not making a laceration or anything. She would have hit it enough times to cut the damn hand off.
She's taking a cleaver to everything, and all it is just splattering paint. There's no.
They didn't have the budget. They had the budget a little bit of not fake
And the
heads.
noises. I swear, at one time she's bashing someone's skull in, and it sounds like banging up against something metal. Awful.
Wow.
But it is like this movie would have been great as a double feature with Microwave Massacre because it's that level of garbage, which is my shit. I like it a lot. I liked this.
Microwave is levels above it.
Wow, Jesus.
Yeah, there's all the violence is muted because it's this. Even though I liked the ending, the whole ending part worked for me.
I wish it would have been a little bit long, that particular shot. I wish it would have been more of that.
Yeah,
her eating and really ending on a shocking, a shocking note.
Now, even though I like this, I understand the problems. Terrible editing. Oh my god, the editing was. Yeah. I understand it was different time. 1975 editing was not like it is today. It was not easy. You had to fucking tape shit together. You were really getting into the weeds. But there is a part at the beginning of this movie that has no fucking audio at all, and the cuts are so shockingly, jarringly sharp. It's just like cut. I don't understand it. But I liked how grimy the movie was. It was really, really fucking grimy and clunky. And that's the kind of garbage I like whenever it's like they're trying. God damn it, they're trying. They're really trying to put a movie together here. The acting was surprisingly not as bad as it should have been for the level of special effect. It was just that was the worst part of the movie. And I like that thick red paint blood. They just didn't do it
that
the way
Argento. That Argento.
they didn't
blood.
do it like
Early
Argento.
Argento
They
blood.
didn't quite do that. But I think that even though it's 1975, this crime would have been uncovered immediately whenever she kills the grocery guy.
Caruso says I'm supposed to get $80 before I leave your order.
Well, bring it in. Set it down there.
Well, Mr. Caruso says I've got to get the $80 first.
I don't have $80. I've only got $4.50.
You're a nut.
Because think about you as if you're a business owner, like if you send your employee to deliver a load of groceries and they not only don't return with the money, you fucking send out somebody looking for that motherfucker. You call the cops. They robbed you, or they left with your money and product.
He went to Tijuana.
Yeah, or he's just murdered. That would have been. It was a few days went by before that.
Like, what was the last delivery? Oh, it was to the lady whose daughter just got out of the insane asylum.
Yeah.
Should probably go there.
There is so many times I laughed during this, especially the interactions between what's the lady's name, the big lady, Ethel.
Ethel.
Yeah, between her sister and her boyfriend or pimp or whatever he was.
Yeah.
Especially when she says something like, "Why do you always beat me all the time?" And he says,
"You need a good beating every once in a while. All women do. And you especially. Okay?"
And then she like makes out with him.
Like hardcore makes out with him. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God. That was so funny.
But speaking of the ending, there was stuff about it I really didn't understand, or maybe it was something I don't know what they were trying to do, but there was a mannequin at one point that was on the floor covered in blood and like this montage of chaos at the end. And I didn't know if that was supposed to be her sister, the prostitute lady. And they were just, this is her dead body here. And because it was a mannequin that we never saw any other time in the movie. Like it wasn't a decoration or in the room. I
guess I just thought it was something the grandma had in her room.
I thought it was just them trying to pass it off as that's her killing her sister or whatever. But
yeah,
maybe she wasn't available for the reshoot. Like, well,
but for me, this was an easy watch. It was dumb, bad acting, terrible editing, but it was just entertaining to see how it all played out, see what they did, how it fell together. It's really racist, a lot of racist stuff in this.
She's still living with that Filipino near to Stockton. Anyway, I guess she's better off sleeping with that little brown man and being drunk all the time.
Yeah.
Some anti-Semitic stuff, some stuff against Puerto Ricans, I believe.
Yeah. Some old-timey racism.
But I think that was fairly commonplace in film in 1975, especially grindhouse shit. But it's a watchable 4. I gave it a 4, more than anyone else probably will give it. Sweet runtime though, like an hour.
Oh, I know you love that.
Fucking done.
Wow.
All right. You want me to go or Jason? You want to go?
Go, John. Go.
All right. Cool. So heard of it, never watched it, forced to watch it. Happy I did. It was fun. Before we started, I was like, my daughter's watching some dumb shit on YouTube,
so you're like, here's some dumber shit.
I was like, hey, you guys want a taste of what we're talking about tonight? She's like, all right. And I put it on the TV, but like I'm not signed into YouTube. So I found this like 5-minute condensed version. It was like 5 minutes and 8 seconds. Right? And it just showed everything. And my wife, she hates horror. My daughter loves it, but they were both laughing. And I was like, guys, it's only just over an hour long. We should do this. It's only an hour long. And they're like, totally. They're both into it. I liked it though. It was grimy. It was that look. It's that indie midnight show theater.
Yeah.
You know, that it's not cleaned up. It's exactly how it looked.
Yeah, it's probably got fingerprints on it from the guy taping it together.
I love that shit. I mean, that's like, blood, sweat, and tears went into that. Good or bad. People worked on that.
The actors were trying. You can't say
okay, so check it out. Did you guys know who the detective was? That's fucking George Buck Flower from the
yeah.
Wow.
I can't believe you didn't mention that, Frank.
From what?
It was
From-
a very
yeah, from
small.
Carpenter movie.
I remember it
Oh.
popping up in there, but
Like there's no fog bank out there.
he's in They Live. He's the
No.
homeless guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the homeless guy in Back to the Future.
What was that movie we watched where he was like had a weird accent and oh my god,
Berserk?
Was he in Berserker?
Or no,
Yeah,
maybe that
yeah.
it was called a Berserker.
No, it was Berserker. He was in
Was
Berserker.
it with the Norwegian legend thing with the bear mask?
Yeah.
Right? That thing.
The cool guys were in that movie. Yeah. Cool dudes.
Oh,
Yeah, man, take you right back
I
to
think about that song though. It's not that it's not catchy.
that movie is fucking great. I love it.
It's a
So fucking stupid.
that movie's so off. But like I like how I feel like the director was just like, everyone, I know you're not actors except for this one guy who at the time he didn't even go by his later stage name. He was Art C.L. LaFleur or something like that. That was like his C.L. LaFleur. And then he changed it to George Flower, and I was like, oh, okay. There's a little bit of similarity there. But they really leaned on the food. Like her being hungry and stuff. And I was like, you could not do that today. Like that, the way they did it. They did remake this in
it looks pretty good. Yeah, Crazy Fat Ethel by Wild Eye releasing.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So it's shit, but it looks like
I want to check it out though.
It looks like the best thing Wild Eye's put out.
Wow.
Not saying
short run time, fun, bad effects, bad acting. He's just like, all right, guys, just go out and do it. I know you're not actors. Go do it. And then it made it like as bad as it was believable because they were probably being themselves. And that conversation between that dude and his girl.
That dude and the girl were the whole
women.
They were the most entertaining part, especially when they were doing cocaine on the couch. And then what is that stuff? What'd she say? It's vitamins or it's
yeah, it's vitamins.
What's that stuff? Some nasal medicine the doctor prescribed. John and I both got sinuses.
It was so funny. I ended up giving it like a 5. It had a good feel to it. As bad as it was, but like, you know what you're getting. It's the good kind of bad, the right kind of bad. It's only an hour long. You can watch it a couple times. And I'm gonna see if I can see the sequel. I saw like a couple minutes of it. It's like shot on VHS, or it was put onto YouTube from a VHS copy or something, but
wow.
I'm not sure. But I'll definitely see about the sequel and the remake too.
Yeah, the remake's harder to find than the sequel, oddly enough. You'd think that it would be streaming on Tubi, our friends at Tubi.
Yeah, get on it, Tubi.
Who's next? Ray?
I'll go just so I can get this over with. Oh, not a whole lot to say here. So yeah, straight away there was the scene with no audio. I wondered. I'm assuming that's something with the transfer to YouTube, and that
I
the
think it
movie
was
is actually like this.
no. I think the movie's like
So
that.
check it out. I feel like whenever they turn that switch on, you hear the buzzing. I feel like it was supposed to be like from her perspective, what they were doing to her.
Maybe behind the
Think.
glass.
Yeah.
There's no glass, but
Listen, I'm a glass half full
it-
kind of guy, but the sound
it's
made
probably
sense.
not a it's probably not a negative either. I mean, it's just her rolling around screaming. So
Yeah.
right. So
Right.
who really they probably just purposely cut that
Getting shot.
out. Does have a great quote, another great quote, along with what Frank said. But my heart's just fine as long as my stomach's not empty. I was like, yes,
They
that's how
went
I
for
feel.
it.
That's it. But music at times sounds like it's just straight ripped off from Tom and Jerry. Like it is, but it's horrible. I mean, I like it on Tom and Jerry, but not on this. Where he mentioned that the blood looks like paint. They didn't even try. I don't think they didn't even attempt to make it look like blood. The effects overall are bad. When they show clips of the bodies deteriorating, it's just awful. I feel like
I like that
I
they
don't
even
care. It's
did that.
1975, but I'm pretty sure that we could do a better job than what they did here.
Yeah,
It looked
probably.
like they had Elmer's glue on their faces, didn't it, Jason? That
You
they
would
let
do
it dry?
something.
Tissue
had, like,
paper. I don't know what it was.
$50.
You would do,
Yeah.
but you would still do something to make it look like you were
Yeah.
making wounds in people. I
Yeah.
mean,
Just
like
just adjust the lighting. Like just find
Or
the lighting that works.
shoot it differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas
Something.
Chainsaw Massacre has no fucking blood in it whatsoever. Think
Yeah.
about that. Think about
Right.
that.
Wow, that's interesting.
It does.
Wow.
Oh well, yeah, he
bit.
cuts his hand, but I mean,
Well, the
fucking
end.
otherwise, the end. What happens at the end, Elliot? Barely
The girl, Sally's covered in blood at the end.
from what? The hammer. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, but
Yeah,
it's
she
not
got
like
cut up.
Covered in blood at the end.
it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You'd think there'd be like,
Yeah, but when
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
Franklin,
all those other scenes with Leatherface, you're right. You don't see any.
when he takes down Franklin on the upgraded cuts, the 4K masters, you see blood spray.
Oh,
It's
wow.
just it's only through the enhancement of the film and that you actually get to see.
I
that.
bet they had the same budget though. They paid John Larroquette in a joint, so
Yeah, they did not pay. They did not have a lot of money for that.
And this movie costs
Oh,
like $50.
I mean, we're talking night and day here compared to Texas
Oh,
and what we
yeah.
have here. Horrible acting, horrible story. Like the whole thing takes place because I mean she's insane, but she just wants food. I mean, it all happened over some groceries.
Yep.
There's
she was
nothing to
eating
see
crazy.
here.
Huh? How much she had her breakfast that
I
one
said she-
day?
Oh, dude, that was a great breakfast. I would crush that.
I
if
mean,
if she lived in my
come
house,
on.
I'd have to be like, come on, how many eggs? Is that,
Yeah.
a whole,
Seven,
is that a whole
I got it,
fucking?
it's 7 eggs.
How much bacon you got there? Let me
I
have
think
some.
she. I think she.
And
only
her
ate
mom
half
was
the
like, "Guess I'll
bacon.
just have coffee then."
Yeah.
black coffee.
Yeah,
not
guess
even
I'll
any
black
cream.
coffee then.
No sugar in the house
Yeah,
either.
bitch. He's literally big baby D from next Friday.
Nothing to see here. There's no reason to watch this movie. 2 out of 10.
I didn't
Well,
see it, so I'm
Allow me
listening.
to retort.
Let's
I
hear your rebuttal.
I hated that I had to watch this. I was really mad at Frank. I was like, this motherfucker never picks anything good. He just fucking I think he just opens up YouTube and goes, "What's on here today?" But then I watched this and I fucking had a blast. Frank, I am sorry. This was fun as shit.
That's an aggressive. You think I do that?
I think you're just like oh, I gotta.
I'm
pick
certainly
something.
not picking.
There it is.
I'm picking from my heart. I'm not picking to please you.
Well, you should. I have to watch the goddamn thing. But
I have
anyway.
to watch your shit all the time.
I know, and it's great. I pick great stuff. I
When?
think I put always.
Oh, I can't even remember the last thing you picked.
Yeah,
Probably like
well,
this.
probably didn't watch it. Probably fucking Wikipedia it. But anyways.
Oh God.
But listen, so I like this.
Call
This
back.
this was exactly the kind of shit that I do like. That's garbage. Like 100% pure grindhouse movie. This would have been playing on some like shitty barn party like on a projector at somebody's house. Like no, I never would have thought that this was like a theater release film ever.
Wow.
Everything about this, it screams, hey, this might be my first movie I've ever made. So I loved it. But the things I liked about it were like it was fun. Like I had fun watching this thing. I laughed through the entire thing. The acting was terrible, but there were so many great quotes. My favorite was
there was two.
Dude, there was a lot. Like you had two, he had a couple.
Give me another one. Give me another one. Give me another one.
Hey, can I get one of them cinnamon buns? Yeah. You
Sweet
sure
rolls.
about that?
Sweet rolls.
Yeah. Sweet rolls, yeah.
Can you spare one of your sweet rolls? Are you sure?
Yeah. You sure about that? My other favorite one, who's that? The madam?
Oh yeah, that dude. I love that dude that's always drunk, and he just comes in the morning or something.
Yeah.
I want to see your sister.
I'm here to see her.
This is going up. He's going to go up there.
I thought that the blood was ridiculous, but it made me laugh. Like the stabbing in the hand with the car keys, I laughed for like a solid minute. I was like, she's just holding on. It went on forever. Like it's nothing. And then the car keys,
it's an hour. It's an hour long, but it had some of the longest scenes.
Right.
In any movie I've seen. It took her 5 minutes to hide her grandma's body.
Dude,
That's 5 minutes out of the hour long.
That's what I was gonna say. I loved Ethel in general. Like her stuff was awesome. The dragging of the bodies, the spraying of the Lysol.
I love how she wasn't even involved enough to come up with any good reason why her grandma wasn't there. It was when her sister come in and asked her where she was. It was almost like she was like, "Oh, she's fucking."
Yeah, the neighbor guy is like, "You can't dig a hole like that."
Oh, that was good too. See, there's a lot of fun stuff in this.
There's a lot of fun stuff. So that's what I'm saying. So sure, you're right. The acting wasn't very good. Barring Ethel, I thought Ethel was great because all she had to do was act like an insane person, and that was pretty easy for her for whatever reason. I thought that was great. The editing was crazy. Like there was shit that I was just like, what is happening? But yeah, and the sound, Jason, the sound is nuts. Like sometimes I just was like, is this just noises? Like somebody was like I got to do stuff here.
They had a violin going at one point. It's like, oh boy, this is nails on a chalkboard here.
Like somebody just was like, no, not even playing it.
I think I heard one of those musical saws in there, wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, right. But I want, like, I'm not gonna lie. If I find this in the wild to buy, I'm fucking buying it on Blu-ray.
Does this have a physical release?
I don't know.
No idea.
I've seen it on like double feature DVDs and stuff.
It's probably on like a lot of.
I'm real curious to see if that audio is on a physical release.
I think it's all fucked up. IMDb had a bunch of trivia about that, and I didn't even know. It said sometimes it was just completely out of sync. I don't remember seeing that. So maybe that was a repair. Maybe it was out of sync in that segment, and they removed the audio because it was less annoying.
Yeah, but overall, like I said, I had a blast watching this. Like I said, it was quick. It was an hour. I love that grindhouse look. The cinematography. I will pick this up someday. I gave it a 5 out of 10. So
there's a physical release. I just Googled it. It's a double feature with Satan's Black Wedding.
Oh wow.
Gotta have it.
It's a winner.
I've seen this in stores back in the day before.
What's the price tag on it?
13 on eBay, 20 on Amazon.
Free shipping, Prime shipping.
I don't know, but oh wait, no, they tried.
What happened to when they like shit like that would be out back in the day on VHS tape around this time?
Yeah,
for $5.
Yeah,
like they don't really do that anymore. I've been looking. I've been out there looking around. They don't really do that. Like I saw some limited DVDs or something, a couple Blu-rays at like Dollar General. That's the only place I've seen anything like that where they're trying to sell.
Walmart's wanting to charge like $20 for DVDs because they've got glow in the dark covers. I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind.
And there's shit everybody's already got anyways. It's like it's like Poltergeist, Exorcist. If you want those movies, you've already got them. It's you used to be able to find weird shit like video treasures would put out
Suncoast Video and Coconuts. They had so many weird, like they probably had Criminally Insane. Like it sounds so familiar on like, for $7.
Right. Yeah.
Like, and FYE today, I was in FYE and it was so expensive. They had Halloween 2 and 3 for $8 on a double feature DVD, which probably wasn't bad. But then they had a $13 Halloween 2 deluxe edition.
Just like, DVD?
Yeah, just DVD with like, it said it had extra footage, the TV spots, all those edits, like, that we grew up in always knowing there was different cuts. But I was like, $13 for like what DVD? It's not even Blu-ray or anything. Like, I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah. So Elliot, did you watch this movie? You say
I didn't know what was going on. I thought we were watching Halloween 4 and 5 and 6.
No, that's next month.
Did
you watch Moon Garden? The other one.
No, I didn't even know about that.
Come on, Elliot. Man, what's up, man? All right, it is time for trailer trash. And John Paul, what you got?
Well, I've got something. This first one, the best way for me to describe it is there's a genre of television and a subset of people who I hate more than anything else. And I'm going to start busting balls in this group because they're going to get mad at me. I fucking hate ghost hunters.
Oh,
I believe in ghosts.
Frank.
I think all of that shit is bullshit.
That show.
I think all of it is bullshit. And
wow.
And then I stumble across what
Wait. You think ghosts are bullshit or like ghost hunters are bullshit?
I wouldn't say that
both.
too.
Both. I don't believe in ghosts.
What you believe.
You, sir, are asking for a poltergeist.
You're asking for retroactivity.
Bring it on.
You need to have your proof.
Bring it on.
It's all fun and games till your door's slamming 100 times in the middle.
That's right.
Yeah.
Until it, the lights flicker and everything.
I'm gonna get a demon and bring it to your house.
But the whole thing with ghosts, people going to graveyards and saying they want to go talk to the dead and that kind of bullshit and ghost hunting, and I hate that. But I was like bored one night and on Amazon Prime, and this movie popped up, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And when I saw this movie, it's labeled as a documentary. Then I realized the movie's about ghost hunting, so I thought this is bullshit.
Is this Ghost Watch on BBC?
No, this is the Blackwell Ghost. Here's the IMDb sentence: a journalist goes on adventure to prove that ghosts exist.
All right.
That's all it says.
I thought Aaron just got possessed. That was spooky. I was like, what just happened? We lost Aaron. Oh my god.
This is a real video. It came straight from our machine, yet people still think it's fake. The public is always going to think it's fake, even if it's real.
This is the camera. I'm about to set it. It records all night, and we got every camera in the house out here rolling on a continuous record. Stay here, all right?
The girl scared me. The white scared me. Mary.
This is a recording.
Oh no.
Okay, call the fire department right now.
We're sorry. The number you have reached is not in service. Please check the number or try your call again.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It's a great trailer.
I'm into it.
I think I want to watch it.
Here's the thing. I watched this movie because it's only 59 minutes long.
Is it
perfect time, man?
Okay, it's not a documentary because it's total bullshit and made up. And there are 8 parts to this movie.
Yeah.
There are 8 Blackwell ghosts.
So
And this
wait,
guy is the biggest
movie's
scam
59
artist in
minutes?
the world. If you go and Google search the
But there's
Blackwell
8.
Ghost.
There's 7 other sequels after this.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good
Blackwell
afternoon to me,
Ghost.
fuckface.
Yeah, well, you and your
Yeah,
ghost hunting.
I would like to see
can watch
I would like
the
to see the
Blackwell
tally
Ghost.
of hours of time that I've spent on YouTube watching Ghost videos.
Yeah. It's basically all
It's
I do
pretty
before I
big,
go to
dude.
bed.
To spend
kind of
an hour
big.
watching the Blackwell Ghost on Amazon Prime,
I
and
will.
then try to watch the sequel, and they want you to pay for it.
Oh no.
Oh, good. I don't have to watch it. I just want
Yeah,
to see.
I have ways around that.
I like
don't
it, then I'll find it.
I don't know.
there you
That was
go.
what's better than those horrible freaking Paranormal Activity movies. I think those are the biggest piece of shit films ever.
I love them.
They're horrible.
I
They're
would
social
rather watch
filmmaking,
those
like
than
Nimiskin,
watch
whatever
this
it's called,
again.
Nimiskin.
Okay. Well, that's great. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So now
watch
that
it.
I've pissed everybody
Thanks for
off.
telling me. Yeah.
Now that I've
I'm
pissed
gonna
you
check
all
it out.
off.
It didn't piss me off. I just think it's crazy that you don't believe in ghosts.
I know.
What do you think? What do you just think that we just disappear, you crazy bastard?
We die. Or, I'm sorry, we get raptured and
We
ascend
die
to
and
our
become
God.
ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I swear to God, if I
It's
die before
obvious.
you and I am a ghost, I'm coming to your
Fucking
house
obvious,
and fucking with
John
all your
Paul.
shit.
Okay, one of you guys dies before I do, please haunt me.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God. No, you
No,
don't
actually,
like
I plan
that.
on returning as a cardinal.
I'm gonna
Well, there you
take
go.
ghost
A lot of
shits
guys
in
do
your-
that. They just come back and they're a cardinal. And then
There
their
you
family
go.
goes, "Hey, look,
ghost-
there's dad."
Yeah, but cardinals are mean motherfucking birds.
I'm gonna take ghost shits in your fucking cabinets and stuff.
All right, let's get
All
into
right,
this.
so my next one is a newer movie, and I found it just because I decided to get bored on demand, and I saw that Orlando Jones was in it, and I haven't seen him in anything in a while. So I said, what the fuck? And it's from the creator of Final Destination. So I was like, okay, this seems interesting.
Okay.
This movie's I'm just gonna read the description again. IMDb just makes me laugh every time. After bailing on her wedding, a former bride-to-be must fight off the groomsmen and 7 angry groomsmen killers in order to survive one night. This is Till Death Do Us Part.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
You know, love, it's an intense feeling of affection and concern toward another human being.
And yes, it has a little person.
Yeah. I haven't been in love. Come on, man, not that speech again, please. I am doing this to honor them.
I can't go through with it. I'm sorry, I thought I could.
Come on, hon, I love you.
I love you too, but I want out. I want out of all of it.
And you know better than anybody that's not possible.
Well, we found your runaway bride.
Why don't you just kick in the doors?
Look at us. We are gentlemen.
Oh!
Clearly, she is not going to make this easy on us.
What?
Where is that beautiful bride?
She's somewhere in here.
No shit. A wedding, that is one thing. But you said you wanted out. Nobody gets out. You just don't decide you want to have a normal life.
You're gonna regret this.
We got a bridezilla killer on the loose.
Bang!
You know, he told us not to hurt you.
Oh, that's nice.
The game has changed.
Man, this is some bullshit.
Oh.
Oh, wow. You ready for round 2?
Are you ready?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Show you what made me the Golden Gloves champion of my community.
Oh, we saw what happened. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm in.
They
I
just
like
kicked the
that.
shit out of that little person.
Yeah. I don't
I'm
know
in
what's
on
going on there, but it's interesting.
That looks awesome.
It's on demand. It's quite entertaining. I mean, it even has Jason Patrick.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah, he was the
I
guy on
thought
the
I saw, I
boat.
saw him in snippets.
He was the guy on the boat. Yep.
Yeah, the guy on the boat.
What is it like? The invitation meets You're Next. Like what? It's like they're part of something that I don't
Definitely
get
a
it.
revenge movie.
I don't want to
sounds
give
like some
anything
kind of
There's
away,
a
but
twist,
it's
though.
worth
There's a
the
twist.
watch.
Yeah.
Ready or not type deal.
Ready or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth a watch for sure.
Okay.
And it's total trash. My last one was, so recently we were just talking about pulling triggers and buying. When stuff comes out, you should get it. And this movie came out now on 4K, and I probably gonna end up getting it. And because I know how much you guys love Trauma, I had to throw in a Trauma. A New York taxi driver stalks a beautiful actress and attends the Cannes Film Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
This
is
is
the
one I
last
like.
horror film.
Oh wow.
This is one of the couple I like, starring Joe Spinell
Yeah.
and Caroline Monroe.
Yeah, this definitely needs
This
to
is
be
a
in
quality
4K.
one.
Quality.
This is
yes.
what kind of K do you think this is?
Yeah, yeah, right.
Point.
God, I can't wait to see it in 4K and see these colors pop. Look at it.
Imagine the Dolby. The Dolby.
Yeah.
Good time.
What does shit sound like in Dolby Atmos?
It's immersive.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I'm into this already. Love that dude.
It is free on Tubi.
It's also there to have a
He's
good
so fucking
time.
crazy.
The last horror film.
Just wait.
What began as an international film premiere.
I mean, look at the angles and the lighting.
Artistry.
Joe Spinell so awesome.
Yeah.
The last horror film.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks exactly how I would want it to look.
The last.
Yeah, it looks like VHS for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Wait, when was that made though? When was it originally made?
1982.
I was gonna say Carolyn Monroe, I think, is dead, right?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah,
not?
she's not dead. No.
I thought she
Gotta be
was.
in her 80s or something.
I don't think
Gotta be.
so.
Yeah, no.
Is she alive?
If there was only a way to find out.
If there's a magical machine called
Yeah.
Google.
I thought she had died. I thought, one of the last Hammer.
I'll look it up. Let me see.
I thought she had died. I thought they were all dead. The original Hammer Scream Queen.
Say it again, Caroline. What?
Monroe. She's 74. I do not
okay.
see a death date.
Much quicker.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
see how quick he was.
John
Checking.
Wamsley,
Fact
designated Googler from here on out.
I thought all of our fact checking is supposed to be done in the comment section.
Yeah.
Nope.
The angry
Yes.
commenters.
Jean Paul, especially when you say yes immediately, not knowing the answer. Oh yeah, she died.
Yep.
Fucking fell out of a plane. I don't
Oh,
know.
horrible.
That's how you do it. It's all
Yeah.
plays. So yeah, there's my trash for you guys. I hope you enjoy it.
Wow.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are actually all look
They
good.
all look all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
I,
to
mean,
check
I don't know if you consider that as a win or a loss, but
I don't know. It might be a push this month. I'll have to dig deeper and deeper and to really find something that you guys are just you're reviewing some terrible movies anyways, so
what this time?
What? Yeah, I thought so, but these movies were great. So I
like
got,
both
I
of
got,
them.
yeah.
I'm just messing with you. I know how much you all like them.
Well,
Hey.
yeah, they're definitely no trauma films. I'll fucking
They're
tell
no
you that.
trauma
That
films.
one, Criminally Insane, could totally be a trauma
Yeah.
film.
I mean, they're no
High
The
end.
sequel looked like it was.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Could've
Looked like it was
But
on VHS.
Jean Paul. Good
You
day.
guys have a lovely time.
You too, buddy.
Jean Paul, I'll
Hey,
see you
Good to
later.
see you. We'll talk
Thank
to you
you, man.
soon.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Anyways, we got some tagline trivia. We'll break it up and then we'll do the Moon Garden review.
Moon Garden.
I'm gonna read you. I got several taglines for each movie. If you know it, say it. If you think you know it, say it. Our first one. I warned you not to go out tonight.
Oh, I
What?
know.
What is
I
it?
don't know. I could see the box. I could see the VHS box. God
I
damn
warned
it.
you not to go out tonight.
It's definitely from the 80s. It's definitely from the 80s. It's like,
It is. It's Maniac.
what is it?
Yeah,
Maniac.
John.
It's right
John,
above
your
Jason's
audio's
head.
cutting
Oh,
out.
Maniac. Yeah, duh.
Well,
Oh my God. That's
Okay, I didn't know if it
pathetic.
was me or John, but yeah, John, I'm missing some
All right.
shit you're
You
saying.
peeking? You peeking? Are you
All right.
clipping?
I saw the box from the 80s. Damn it. That was easy. I should have had that.
Yeah, it's right up there. What's your
Hold on a
tagline
second.
say? Run from this man.
There it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
I love all the taglines for that. Your terror is unreal because the horror is insane. There is nowhere to run and no time to pray. That's long as fuck, guys. You can unlock
Take a
your
nap.
windows and doors, but you can't lock the madman out of your mind. All right, here's the next one. It's not a remake, it's not a sequel, and it's not based on a Japanese one.
That's the tagline.
That's one of them. I can
That's
give you
a-
another one if you need another one.
Wow.
Yep,
Old
I need another one.
Old school American horror.
Hatchet.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
All right, good call.
All right, the next one.
Cool.
This is just I only have one tagline for this one, so you either get it or we'll move on. This year, the past, the present, and the future will all meet at the crossroads of hell.
Meet you at the crossroads.
Patchwork?
Nope, it's from
Hellbound?
1999. What's that?
Hellbound?
No, it's from 1996.
Like patchwork or clockwork?
No. This year, the past, the present, and the future will all meet at the crossroads of hell. 1996.
Jason Goes to Hell?
Nope. Any other guesses? All right, it's Hellraiser Bloodline.
Oh, you were close.
Yeah.
Close.
All right, I'll give you a few clues on this one because I also only have
But
one
is the
tagline.
past and the present and the future all in that movie, though? Is it really?
Yeah.
Bring it all together?
Yeah, Bloodlines is the 4. It's the one that's the prequel, the sequel, and then the basically set in the future.
Wow. Okay.
This is
Good one.
I'll be surprised if anyone gets this one. I only have one tagline for this. They're looking for a few good men. It's from 1989. It is also a trauma release, I believe.
No.
They're looking for a few good minutes. That sounds so.
Sergeant Kabuki?
No. I'm not positive if it's trauma. But it's
They're looking for a few good men. That sounds
Yeah.
so friggin' familiar. That's so...
What's that, John?
Vampire-y.
Yeah, I was
No.
gonna say that. It was like John Carpenter's Vampire.
It's not vampires.
Okay.
But it's a
Top Gun.
No. it's Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town. I don't know if you've
Oh
seen
my
that
God.
or not.
Cool.
This
That's
one
a
is
tough one.
this one is a trauma movie. The first superhero from New Jersey is back.
Oh,
It's a
Adventure 2.
There
Right?
you go.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, this should be interesting. There's horror in the halls, lynching in the lunchroom, murder in metal shop.
No.
Nukem High? Class of Nukem High?
Porkies.
John, what'd you
Nukem
say?
High or Cutting Class? Or...
Everybody's cutting in and out. John,
Water High.
there he goes. I thought I
Water
heard
High.
it.
Yeah.
I thought I heard it.
What
I
year
said
is that?
it
Is
first,
that
but my
80?
audio cut out.
Is that
Did
80?
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 86.
Yeah. So,
All right, this one's from 1998. Enter at your own risk.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't go in the house.
Haunted House on Haunted Hill.
No.
Another tagline would be enter if you dare.
The Gate? The Keep? No.
Did you give it?
House 3?
It's 1998.
98.
Oh,
It is a remake from 98.
Enter if you dare.
Oh, okay.
Enter
The
at your own
Haunting?
risk.
No.
13 Ghosts?
Nope.
Oh, 13 Ghosts. That was a good, close one. It's not The Haunting?
Mm-mm.
Enter if you dare.
Carnival of Souls, John. Carnival of Souls.
Nobody saw that.
Yeah, that's why 'cause I didn't watch
Wes
it.
Craven, right? Wes Craven produced the remake.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it was
Couldn't tell you
horrible
that.
because I think it was supposed to come out and then he just shelved it and it barely came out on video. So and it was just so bad. This can't match the
This one's from 1975. An electrifying experience you won't believe your eyes. Featuring Karen Black.
Oh shit.
Electrifying.
An electrifying experience with Karen Black. Rob Zombie would know, definitely.
Trilogy of her?
That's it.
Oh wow. Good call, man.
All right. This one's from 1985. They will make cemeteries their cathedrals, and the cities will be your tombs.
Return of the Living Dead Part 2.
I was gonna say that. Is it Return of the Living Dead?
No, John got it. It's Demons.
Wow.
He probably knew that
Did
because
he
he's
get it?
seeing
That's
Simon
cool.
Eddy, right? You're seeing Simon Eddy do this live.
Yeah, I'm gonna see
Yeah.
him.
I looked at ticket prices. It's $50 or $60, I believe. And it's
What
in
a fun game
Cleveland.
you've provided us.
Yeah. You're not having fun, Ray? This one's for you, Ray. You got this one. Sleep all day, party all night, never grow old, never die. It's fun to be a vampire.
Oh, come on. That's
Lost Boys.
There he
that's
goes.
so
I put that one for you, Ray.
That's
Thank
too
you.
easy.
Okay, this one's easy as fuck, so I can't wait
Hey,
to
wait,
see.
I'm actually going to go see the Lost Boys live too on Broadway.
Are you?
Wow.
Yeah, it's a live Broadway show.
You should see it. See if they'll let you join the cast and you can sing.
Just kidding, John. I'm not going.
No, you're not.
From 1981, Harry's out to steal your heart.
Oh,
Bloody Valentine.
My Bloody Valentine.
Okay.
There you go, guys. There's a lot of fucking taglines for that one. 1995, Hideous, Hungry, and Loose.
Jesus.
Stuart Gordon film.
Oh, it's not Reanimator.
Hideous.
Chud.
Oh my god, I should know this.
Rawhead Rex. Rawhead Rex. No.
From 95.
Yeah, it definitely has Jeffrey. What's his name?
Holmes in it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
The Frighteners.
No.
Castle Freak.
Castle Freak.
Right.
Okay.
That one out of nowhere.
Yeah. Asshole freak. That's what I heard was asshole freak.
Asshole
freak.
Yeah. That's a different movie, man.
Yeah.
This is from 2005. Hell doesn't want them. Hell doesn't need them. Hell doesn't love them. This world rejects them.
Devil's Rejects.
There you go. Rob Zombie classic.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Rob Zombie.
You guys know that they were charging for all 3 films on Blu-ray and a steelbook $40 at Walmart for that.
That's not.
They've released the fuck out of those though. They keep releasing.
I never saw the final one.
You're not
It's
missing.
not. Yeah, it's.
I bought it to complete the.
Right.
It's not horrible, but it's
No.
definitely not like the other two.
Yeah.
I don't know what
it's-
they should have done with Sid Haig, but what they did with him wasn't what they should have done with him.
Yeah.
Sad, ain't it?
Yeah.
He's not as sad as he was in fucking Death House. That
Oh,
was
man.
the worst thing that they could have done to that man. I think
Oh,
put him in a
God.
fucking lawn chair next to a bikini girl, and he looked like he was half dead already. Anyways, 1994, Zombies, Guns, and Sex. Oh my!
I was thinking of Sid Haig and Weekends at Bernie's.
Oh,
I think they just propped him up for that movie. I think he was already gone.
yeah.
Just put him in a lawn chair.
Hell came to Frogtown.
Yeah, I have no idea, man.
What'd you say again?
I said Zombies, Guns, and Sex. Oh my!
Guns and Sex. I don't know. 94. I can't think.
I believe it's got Rupert Everett in it. Was that the name?
Oh, Cemetery Man.
There you go.
Really? Oh,
That's the tagline.
Yeah, you know what the other one is?
yeah. That's a weird.
Zombie Graveyard. I don't even. That must have been a translation or something. Like, I don't know.
There's a good sex scene in that. There's definitely a hot sex scene when he's.
lot of-
back.
She is smoking.
Yeah, she, the girl, whoever that is,
Wow.
so
Well, I
hot.
think
That's
I-
the only thing worth
I
watching the
heard
movie
somewhere.
for.
I have the
I love that one.
I have the import blue, and it's like an artist rendering of just her riding him in the cemetery.
Yeah. That's it. That's the only point of the movie.
I love
It's
his
enough
like.
to buy it.
I
It's
love
enough to
his
buy it.
fucking. What's his dude? He's got that dude that that helps him. His little
what's it, John?
helper.
I can't hear you. What's John saying?
Noggy.
Noggy. I couldn't even hear you. I could see your lips though.
Crap.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Good movie. I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull that one out. 1989. In Beverly Hills, what you fear is only the beginning. I got a lot of taglines for this one, so if you need more.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer? No.
1989.
1989?
Yep.
Class?
You are what they eat.
It's not Society, right?
It is Society.
No,
Okay.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought that at first, but then it
It has to be. I mean, how many horror movies are set in Beverly Hills in the 80s? It
Yeah,
has
that's
to
a good
be
point.
that. Like top 3 choices.
All right, 1986. Humans are such easy prey.
Oh, jeez.
From Beyond.
Sean got it.
Really?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Is that
The
a
only-
Brian Yasna or
Yuzna? Yeah. No,
yeah.
is it?
wow? Yeah.
Really good.
I've seen parts of it. I always wanted to see the whole thing.
1994. Be warned, it's alive.
1994?
It's a remake
It's
of
alive.
a very old movie.
Beware.
Robert De
Frankenstein?
Niro. There you go.
Frankenstein? Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, gee, that's hard. Oh man.
2006. What happens when make believe believes it's real?
Red
The
Riding Hood?
never-ending story.
Red Riding Hood.
2006.
Oh, I thought you said 1986. I don't know what's going on, but audio's all over the fucking place.
It's like
it's driving me fucking nuts. Just so you know.
is it just John though?
I think it's just John.
No, I for me now it's like everybody. I don't know what's going on. Like every time everybody talks, it just is silence, and then
It picks up one person at a time. But
2006.
Let's shut up so John can say a thing. What?
Yeah.
You said 2006. I said it of Madness, which is not 2006.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hansel and Gretel. Vampire killers. Right?
No. In darkness there can be light, in misery there can be beauty, in death there can be life.
What?
An imaginative gothic fairy tale for adults set in Spain during World War II.
Is this all one movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pan's Labyrinth.
There you go.
Oh, that's
what is it?
It has to
John
be.
said it. John said it.
2006.
I saw his lips. Say
John's
it.
over there like Pan's Labyrinth.
I was actually agreeing with John.
I hate
It's like
that
it's
movie.
muting him or something. I don't understand.
I hate that movie.
You hate Pan's Labyrinth? What are you?
I
It's a
hate
lot
it.
of movies,
Over there?
evidently. He's
What are you-
saying.
I
Are
just
you
think
fucking
it's
doing
so
drugs?
pretentious. I just thought it was so pretentious. I wasn't scared.
Yeah. Get out of here with that.
I did not care about Pan's Labyrinth.
Your buddy.
That movie is amazing.
I'm kidding.
I didn't care at all.
Where's the fucking sound? I gotta. Oh, okay, here.
It insists upon itself.
Not a pipe.
That is definitely Pan's Labyrinth. That's how people describe it.
All right, 1986. Maximum Terror, Maximum King.
Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive.
There you
That's it.
go. 1996. Welcome to the Witching Hour.
Oh God, I know that. The Craft, right?
Yeah. Did you say that, John? I could.
Sorry. Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I gotta keep watching. I gotta keep watching John to make sure he's not answering.
I'm sorry.
You have to learn sign language, John. Or hold up, write it. Hold it up on the board.
That's it. Every time from here on out, I'm just gonna go.
That's the last one.
And then you can
so
say I won.
That's it.
we can just get into this next movie.
But is that?
I don't know.
Hold on, time out. Say something, John.
Hi.
There we go.
Are we getting hacked by an enemy podcast?
I think it's
Russia.
Yeah, it's definitely Russia. Oh fuck. Okay. 2022, man. The Moon Garden.
Wow.
A comatose 5-year-old girl journeys through an industrial wonderland to find her way back to consciousness. Written and directed by Ryan Stevens Harris. Also had a hand in editing this film. He evidently started his career as an editor, but he was basically like, this is my thing. This is my idea. This is how I want it to be done. But yeah, there's not a parent's guide on this. So would you let your kids watch this movie? It's PG-13.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's fairly, I mean, there's some good horror elements in this thing.
Oh, for sure.
But it's not crazy, you know. The movie starts off sad immediately, which, you know, previously I've mentioned that I don't like.
I don't like that.
No, I don't. This is my thing. I realized during watching this that what I need you to do if you're going to make a movie sad is just fucking make the whole thing sad, like from front to end. Just make the thing sad, because if I'm escaping the sadness of real life, I don't want it dropped in on me like a fucking emotion bomb or whatever. I don't want to be manipulated at the end of a movie to cry like Marley and Me. This fucking thing had me sad from the beginning of the movie, and then was highlighting.
You told me it made you cry. Yeah. Like, man,
oh yeah, I cried like 3 times during this, but mostly because I was evaluating my own parenting skills and like whether or not I'm a good fucking dad.
Yeah,
I'm like sitting there going like, holy shit.
Yeah, like, sometimes this made you feel like a shitty parent.
Oh yeah, well, to be honest, a lot of people make me feel like a shitty parent. So they like just do it too good. They're like fucking really good at it, and they're into it, and they cut shit out with their kid and do all this dumb shit that I don't do.
We're selfish. We're selfish. We like our shit
stuff,
too.
But
we like our shit.
I'm not gonna fucking do like the shit that I'm not singing to them every night or whatever, but when they were babies, maybe something like that.
I don't think anybody's singing to their kids.
But this girl was how old do you suppose she was?
7 or 8, probably
7 or 8.
I feel like 6 would have been old.
Oh, it says she's 5-year-old in the summary, so I guess
right.
Okay.
But
I don't know. I don't have kids, so I don't know how they grow. I just imagine she was anywhere from 5 to 12.
So fast.
It does a great thing of like balancing out the the overwhelming sadness of adult reality, like all the shit that you have to deal with as an adult, and balance out, and then also by showing you the child's perspective of like all they want is a day with their parents to get along and have a day at the beach or whatever. That's like their perfect thing. So like it balanced you out with like it was moody as fuck, man. This is like the emo band of movies, man. Like it like made you feel things from Jump Street. Like it made you feel sad, and then it would sprinkle in happiness, which was really nice. Like the little nice things with the song, which was awesome. I love that version of whatever the fuck that song is. What is that song?
I didn't look it up, but I almost did. Like I know.
Yeah,
it's a popular song, but the way she sang was like a ghost kind of thing. I don't know. There was a lot to like about it. It just overall it was entertaining. It's a great depiction of dreams too. Like a lot of dreams I've had make as much sense as the weird shit that happens in this. Like whenever she walks in and the dude has a fucked up mask and he's like in reverse bashing up a organ, and then he like plays a little song and gives her a radio character. I love the device of her hearing her parents talk to her through that radio, and it fades in and out depending on how fast the chattering man or whatever the fuck that thing is that's chasing her through the whole movie.
I thought it was death. What was that?
That's
kind of what I took from it.
I also thought, and then he kind of evolved into just like a sadness, like a nothingness. But that's also
I thought it was fear. The physical depiction of fear, because it required her tears. It fed off of her tears. And then when she faced it at the end and went into it, she came back out of all of her fears and stuff. She fought through the battle. I don't know.
I like that better. I like that better.
There's a lot of, they compare this to Mad God, which is fucking crazy, because Mad God was like a cool looking piece of art.
Yeah.
This thing had a structure. It had a great story. Every delusion that this girl had a real life thing that it equated to. It should, like, whenever the cops came, there were police lights, and then that weird Marilyn Manson thing came out of the it moved so much like a Marilyn Manson video.
Yeah.
But then everything had an equal, or this is what this actually is in real life
type deal. Like,
Yeah.
it's all in her mind. I got you.
I just thought the
got
color
good reviews. It says
the color palette was great.
yeah, it looks really sick
Art
from what you just
direction.
Googled.
I was bothered that I enjoyed it so much because you know how I am about sadness. I don't want it. It's not entertaining to me.
Right.
But I think that this thing like is such a good piece of work that it went beyond that like threshold that I have, and it was like, oh, this is a totally different thing, dude. Like, this isn't just they're killing a baby or they're fucking dropping a dog here, like it's for a reason, and it seemed like a personal project to this dude that made the movie. Like the doses of good feelings really fucking balanced out the overwhelming sadness. But like I said, so this is aesthetically beautiful, well written. The acting's top notch, even from that girl. That girl is like, she probably deserves an award. They all probably deserve an award for this movie. It's a 10. This is a 10. That's it. That's all I have to say.
That's a pretty goddamn ringing endorsement there, buddy. Because I know I don't like your emotions manipulated.
I guess can't tug on his heartstrings.
If you already like bore sadness into me from the beginning, go ahead. That's what we're doing. If I put on a death metal CD, I know that's what that sounds like.
Okay.
It's not like, you're watching.
Not at all.
You're not listening to jazz and then here comes the blast beats and death metal screaming. It's tone. Get your tone.
Jazz into grindcore.
Yeah.
Who's next?
For a while, I thought this was called Moonrise Kingdom, and I'm like, I want a Wes Anderson fucking movie.
Oh my god.
For odd. But then I figured, then I had to go back through and I found it, and it was Moon Garden. Yeah, that little girl, what a cutie patootie she was. That red hair, so adorable, and it just made her in the
biased.
Hush it. But
wheeling down, he's got like a Redheads of America shirt on. Listen, I'm just saying,
great.
That we have special abilities that you guys don't have, right?
But it's like I connected with her, with the little girl character, and like her peril like was my peril. You know what I'm saying? It was like, holy crap, this is some strong shit. And then the parents doing what they're doing and how it's affecting the kids, and it's like, holy shit, I've been through that. And like kind of went through that, but adjusted myself a little bit here. So it makes you like, I judge the fuck out of my parenting like all the time. I am my own worst critic. This was like, holy shit. Like, wow.
For sure.
Yeah, like that's a unique perspective. Like, those without kids, obviously, you can probably imagine, but not know where we're coming from. But
yeah, I was gonna say, like, I get it. I mean, for sure, there was a lot of fucked up stuff. So
it's not looking after an animal; it's looking after another human being that's depending on you. It's nuts. And
I mean, that's what I was saying is I didn't know, like I didn't know that this was going to be all about parenting, but I got it from it. It was completely different than I thought it was going to be, for sure.
So check it out. Right off the bat, when she's like trying to get her out of the house and the car's already packed, I was like, okay, they're trying to. I'm like, I try to like process where it's going to go, like try to predict where it's going to go. It's just something I do. And I thought, all right, they're going to escape one of these times and get in a car wreck, and then that's going to be what this is about.
That's
I
what I
knew
thought was going to happen
green
too.
thing, okay, but I was like, all right, because that's all that made sense. And then when it wasn't that, I was like, whoa, what's happening here?
Yeah, but which, by the way, the girl falls down the stairs.
Mhm.
Did anyone else now? I had been hit with a lot of sadness in the front of this. I laughed at that, and the reason I laughed at it was so fast. It was like forever and fast. But
it was very ironic that we just watched this movie, and as I'm finishing up my notes on criminally insane, I'm down in the basement, and the staircase is right here. I hear someone fall from the top of the stairs all the way down. After this is recently in my head, so I jump up, I run out there, and my son's out there just rubbing his ass. He slid on his ass the whole way, but I was like, Jesus, man, I thought you just died. Like you were going to be going and having this chatter man chase you the whole time. I was like,
that Chatter-Man thing, that was brilliant. That is the one and only element, and some of the maybe background, but the main element I feel like is why they said Mad God in the same breath as this.
Yeah, there was barely any stop motion. When the plants and vegetables would die, that was stop motion. There was some weird animation.
I was expecting a lot more stop motion with that comparison. Like exactly. You're right on the money. But that character was really awesome. It looked great. Everything about this film was just awesome. It was way beyond what I expected. The mom obviously has like depression issues, and the dad doesn't, just works. It's like, it's kind of a bummer on her name was Emma, little Emma. Felt real bad.
Can you blame the dad? He'd have to come home to that all the time. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, to make her fucking feel better too, dude. Like, shit.
He wasn't even trying.
In sickness and
just kidding.
Yeah, he wasn't handling his husbandly responsibilities.
Was not. You're fucking, get on that shit. Quit writing your fucking. Oh, you writing a little novel there? Well, you know it makes money.
Yes, give up your passions to make your wife feel better. Good job.
Come up, you schmuck. Just like it's called.
Yeah, you schmuck.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's what he said, but that's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
Fucking
schmuck. You guys ever seen the movie Lost River? Because it sounds a little bit like it, by Ryan Gosling. He directed it. It sounds like a little bit similar, where like it's this almost like dreamlike version of like almost Detroit, where like this whole area is going underwater, almost like in Barbarian, like the ruin that's around the Airbnb in Barbarian. Like it's similar, and Christina Hendricks has to make a living for her kids, so she joins this underground version of the Grand Guignol that's happening in these like catacombs of burnt out houses, but it's this secret club, and Ben Mendelsohn is like the overseer of that, and it's like it goes in between like urban decay and then it's also like this really warped like childhood like fairy tale, and like some stuff is just like it's all real, but it's just it's just such surreal stuff, and it just sounds very similar to that kind of thing, because that film definitely has some heavy like parenting themes of like, wow, this is what the burden that Christina Hendricks goes through in that film just sounds similar to like the way Moongarden is.
No, I haven't seen that one. I'm going to check it out though. I wrote it down.
It's really cool. It's like it's Gosling, and it's the only movie he wrote and directed it, and it's really like trippy and surreal, and it's got the one guy from who became Doctor Who. The guy who became Doctor Who and is in Last Night in Soho. He plays this like
Matt Smith.
Yeah, he plays this like neo-Nazi punk that rides. He has like this souped up Mad Max type car with like a megaphone on it, and he rides to like the desolate parts with his like music playing, and it's insane. Yeah, but I just saw it again, and it's a really good movie that nobody knows a lot about.
That's
I'll have to check that out. Yeah.
Yeah, this was a real very well made indie. That that little girl deserves an award. Like
Wow.
he was authentic as hell. Like
Wow.
she was extra believable. Probably, her age helped. No one likes to see a little kid in literal danger, you know. But it was just so sad. It was just her little coma world.
Wow.
The real memory seeping in and helping her succeed and get out of there and everything. Um, this was definitely not what I was expecting to watch for the show.
Yeah.
It is definitely a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Nice. So when I first heard about this movie, it was from another guy I watched. He was reviewing it. And I just kind of skipped forward, to the last part of what his thoughts were. And he said, and did you say 2022? Because I thought this was like this year.
It might have been this year, but I believe.
Okay, maybe that's what it is. Because he's what caught my attention was he said he's probably not going to find a better movie to come out this year. I was like, well, shit, let's,
Yeah. It was probably on like film festival circuits. And
I don't usually pick movies that we have to rent, but I was going to rent this movie anyway, so I figured let's review this anyway. So, fantasy horror drama, I guess is what we'd call this. Opens up very, very serious, very heavy, and it really doesn't let up. It just kind of sprinkles other things in throughout the movie, but it's pretty heavy the entire time. Very stylish, very surreal, very just cool to look at. Like they did a great job with this, and it's refreshing to see that there's people still writing original horror and original movies, and not everything is just a remake. Like this guy actually, he made something cool, very, very original. The cinematography, the set design, all of it is great. The cast is great. The little girl nailed it. I mean, where did they find her? Like, this has to be like the daughter of someone the director knew or something. Like, you just don't open a casting call and this girl walks in. And it was indie. It's indie too. So like, what? You don't have no budget to be opening casting calls to the country here. So they found a diamond in the rough there. The story is heartfelt. Basically, the whole movie, it takes place in the girl's head. It's just it's just awesome. The monster's cool. I was hoping for a little bit more horror, but you can't. I can't complain about that. This movie is solid all around. Be a great double feature with Pan's Labyrinth. I gave this a 10 as well.
Wow. Jesus.
Nice.
So check it out.
What you got, Ray?
Yes, I'm in agreement with you guys. Like I didn't, because I don't have kids. I didn't have that dread of or existential look into myself about my parenting, obviously. But
hold on, Ray. Before I forget, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Also would be a great double feature with that. Boys in the Trees.
That's a good one.
You remember that, Frank?
That would be a good matchup. I also would suggest Terry Gilliam's Tideland.
I was about to say it sounds like Thailand. It sounds a lot
Tideland's a lot like this.
I haven't seen that.
Wow. Yeah, that was a crazy movie.
Little girl.
Sorry, Ray.
No, you're good. I was just saying, but I because of, I don't have kids. I'm not, absent of feeling. The minute that girl was in a bad household situation, I felt bad for her. Like this smart little kid is playing all by herself because her parents aren't paying any attention to her. You know what I mean? Like that was fucking tragic right off the rip. Like Frank said, it just starts sad. So at first I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this because I feel so bad for her right off the bat. You know what I mean? Like this, and then she falls and hurts herself. And I was like, man, is this whole thing going to be about her dying? Because I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? Like, I have no desire to watch that story. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I stuck with it because everything about this movie was amazing. From the way it was shot, like I don't know if you guys, I love the part with the rhinoceros.
Yeah, that was
Like
awesome.
that was the most creative shit I've seen in years in this movie that I never heard of until we had to watch it. So it
Was
remind
she
you know it remind,
was she pulling on its nose hairs?
yeah, it was
Was
like it's
she in
like
its nose?
I think it was like brain matter, right?
But if you remember, she had a little
Yeah.
stuffed
Yeah,
She did.
rhino. Like that was
Yeah, in her, yeah.
the 1-to-1 though.
So dude, that I mean, just visually, this thing blew my mind a couple of times. The guy with the piano, like we said already, I love the little trope with the radio. That was so fucking cool. I just loved that whole she's trying to tune it in. She's running to get to the right spots to where she needs to go next to get through her brain. Man, it's what this reminds me of? David Lynch style shit, like a Racerhead. Like a Racerhead like a Racerhead Junior. You know what I mean?
And I'm pretty
Like
sure
this,
that one woman that played like the princess or whatever, like you remember her at the end? I know she was in Starry Eyes. She was one of the panel that hired that actress or whatever. But I
right.
think she's been in David Lynch shit. Like,
oh,
yeah,
she
she's
looked
got this
familiar.
weird
I
look.
didn't look her up, but yeah, she's got a weird, a particular look. But that's what this David Lynch is a brilliant at dream sequences, and this whole thing felt like, one amazingly well thought out dream sequence. And I thought it was just a little bit too long overall, but that was my only complaint. The whole time I was just like, this is amazing. Like visually, I'd like to get this on physical media too someday. I hope I find it somewhere. But I gave it a 10 as well. So I literally, after it was over, I called up John Paul because when we watched the trailer for it, Jason, I was like, that looks good. And then I was like, when I bought it, I clicked through it and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. This is weird shit. I don't know. It doesn't look very horror, And so John Paul had called me when I bought it. I was like, I'm about to watch that movie that Jason picked. And he's like, well, let me know how it is. I'm like, all right. So I called him up right after. I'm like, dude, you got to fucking watch this movie. It's worth your time. So hands down, if you take away movies this year we've reviewed, you want to watch one of the ones we've reviewed, I would say this is the one. So
yeah, it's not a lot that we get tens.
I think I got to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And Elliot, yeah, maybe since you watched this next month's stuff, you watch this month's stuff, and then we can talk about it.
I'm so see how that
next
works.
Next month we're watching Halloween 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah,
that's the 3. That's our.
I'll watch Moon Garden.
Yeah, watch Moon
Garden.
He'll
come back and
watch
review
something,
these.
Elliot. Come on, get on.
I'm ready for. No, I finally have some time. Yeah, it was kind of crazy with my movie and all this promotion crap, but
Sorry
I
about
want
your
to see
premiere
this.
there.
Yeah, man, we all felt like shit about your premiere video. Like I literally, like, I don't live in your area, but I would fucking go. I promise.
No, I know. Thank you.
This is the thing that this is the thing that I felt the worst about. I don't know how hard it was to get into the Smodcastle Theater for a double feature of your 2 movies.
Yeah,
but I bet it was hard.
Yeah, this is a pain. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what everybody goes through these days. But it's like, the films we're all talking about tonight, from Criminally Insane to whatever this film. It's like high and low, no matter what. It's all hard to do, and it's like even Criminally Insane, from what you guys are saying, even in the 70s, like, I bet you they all gave it their best. They probably still gave it their best, but that's all they could do at that time, like Aaron was saying, with the editing. And it's the same thing with my movies. It's like, I want to do so many more things, but it's like, this is what I could do this year. And then it's like, then to go in and actually have some support to try and get these theaters and be like, people aren't seeing movies like the way they used to. And it's like, I'm trying to be a part of getting people to see indie films again, like that people have made that nobody knows about. But yeah, it's been interesting. But now, hopefully, like this next month, I'm going to Salem, and there's some cool screenings coming up. I think
some people will see it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think so.
You should feel accomplished that you had two of your movies on a marquee, not only a marquee, Kevin Smith's theater.
Yeah,
and
man,
they were played on the screen. That's
Thank you.
that's a win.
That's
it was
a
great.
fucking
It was
win.
sick. It was
Yeah.
sick. It was sick.
Well, and can I ask you too, Elliot? Like, are you going to be releasing physical media copies of these? Because I would totally, I'd like to watch it. So
thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting because again, just hearing you guys talk about how you found these movies that you watched tonight and how we all, for this show, I'm not sure yet because it's like you just all said, like there's so many movies that come out that you guys only can find and know about, and so many people never heard of. So like the deals right now I'm looking at, it's a lot of money for me to put the movie out on something and I won't even get half back, So like for now, I'm like you guys are like, really deep divers that are incredible, but most people I think aren't like you. And that's the thing. My stuff right now, I'm a nobody. So it would be like a deep dive that only you guys would know about my movies.
Right.
So I think part of me might just keep showing these as much as I can over the next couple of months. And then maybe if I start to get some feelers, like, okay, then I'll have more confidence.
You're like that little dude on what's the fucking game show? Price is Right, the little yodeler guy that goes up the mountain.
Yeah, it's like, it's like I don't know. If I meet 20 people in the next month that will buy stuff, that'll mean a lot to me. Like, oh wow, 20 people at least. Then I'll go and pay close to $1,000 to make 50 copies and do that way. So that's all I'm looking into now. But for the meantime, and just showing it everywhere I can. And if there's places by you guys where you think I could show it, I'm gonna do a road trip. Like that's what this is all about, is getting out there.
I don't know for sure. I'm in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
But I know there are a couple of privately run theaters. I have a friend, Jenny. She goes to one all the time that she knows the owner. So I'll ask her if there's something that they do like that, and I'll get back to you. I don't know if it would be this month because she does a lot of art shit too right now. It's like her busy season, but I'll reach out to her and see if she knows of any, or where you would at least contact somebody about. But there's a really cool I forget the name of it, Studio something. It's
Studio 35 or something like
35, yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. It's independently owned.
Oh, really?
It's got several tiers to it, like
they always have cool shit going on there. Like
they got like
filmmakers come in and talk about their shit. And
I was gonna say I went to one that was like a screening where the guy came in and talked about his movie. This was like years ago, but yeah, they have all that kind of stuff. So I'll find out for you. If, at the very least, I can get you their information. So,
yeah, no, thank you. Like I said, that's what kind of the rest of the year is going to be. Like I said, if that's a place I could show it, I know from what I've seen with horror conventions that Columbus, Ohio, there's definitely a lot of horror stuff out there. And like people might come, and if you come, that'd be sick. I get to meet you. So I'm all for that kind of stuff, and that's what I've been looking into now. LA, Vegas, places that like show this kind of stuff.
I'd get a big group too if you came this way, because
that'd be awesome.
Me and John Paul live right down the road from each other, so
really?
we would just force people to come with us. So
that's all I need to do, man.
I don't expect Frank to come.
You guys will show up.
No, I'd come down. That's an hour and a half.
It's not. That's really great. That could be great.
Within my realm. I told you, Columbus. I go to Columbus. That's the only big city I go to.
All right, cool. Okay. But yeah, well, I'll reach out to her and find out like what if there's details.
That would be amazing. That'd be great. I'd definitely do it. That'd be sick.
All right. Well.
We're
in show and tell. If anybody's got anything.
Kitty. Hi. Hey, I'll go real quick here. Blow through these. It really upsets me. This game is only installing a third of the way on my Xbox, and I haven't been able to play very much of it, but I have started it. I don't know if you guys heard of the Corey. It's basically you're in a horror movie, your decisions.
Oh, wow.
Don't you have that, Ray?
Yeah, I got it on PS4 for Christmas. I played it through twice. It's fun as hell, man.
Yeah, I heard it has a lot of high replay value, but I haven't even been able to get very far into it. But so far, I really like this. Like I really feel I turned off all the lights. I have my headset on. I actually feel like I'm in a damn horror movie.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Moving on to a few movies. I was at last time we stayed at the Smoky Mountains. We was in a cabin and everybody else was asleep, and I put this movie on, not expecting much, but I really liked it. Finally picked up Nope.
Oh, I love it.
Great movie. I wasn't expecting much.
I love it.
It was all right.
I haven't heard too much about it. And I guess most of it, according to Frank, hasn't really been good. But the dead don't die. Listen,
I like it. I have it. I got it.
I just heard I heard people didn't like it.
It's a better cast than it is a movie.
Yeah,
but they do some things really well in this.
Yeah,
like,
they do. That's the thing. It's weird. It's very off. It's Jim Jarmusch, so it's not perfect.
No, but it was super cheap. I don't know, I got this used for like $5, but absolutely, as soon as I watched it, I bought it.
Yeah, there's some good horror stuff. Like I just saw Only Lovers Left Alive, which I hated, but The Dead Don't Die I feel is a much better Jim Jarmusch horror movie, and there are some really good parts to it that
it is.
It falls apart like by the end of it. You're like, come on. if they just kept it together, I think it could have been like a really decent horror. And then it just
I think people are expecting a lot just from the cast. So
what other stuff
like
did he do? What Jim Jarmusch or whatever?
He's
Joe's Apartment?
like an indie Godfather. Like
he did Joe's Apartment? Really?
I'm pretty sure. Or no, is that Jay? Maybe Jay.
Dead Man, Ghost Dog, Down by Law.
Ghost Dog.
Ghost Dog wearing a samurai. I love that one.
Who is that? Who's the guy?
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker as a samurai with guns.
Yeah.
He throws bullets at people. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. So last month we was talking about Mike Flanagan. So picked up Oculus.
Wow. Nice.
And a DVD Absentia.
Absentia.
So
I haven't seen that one. I've heard that's another one I haven't seen.
It's okay. It's not great, but it was a cheap DVD. I'm gonna pick it up. It's okay.
Well, I'll go next. I didn't get to buy anything this month. I've been saving money, and I went to stores and I couldn't find anything I wanted really. But I always want to talk about this. I bought it a couple of years ago. It's the Night of the Living Dead.
Oh wow!
It's that time of year. It's the Morricone, however you say it, Morricone
awesome.
Youth version of it, and it's got the blood red.
Oh my god!
Vinyl. So I throw it on when I'm working this time of year. It just sets the vibe, sets the tone for a nice work day, really. So, but that's Night of the Living Dead, guys. That's my movie. I watch it every year. I've seen it since like 100 times since I was 8 years old. I fucking love this soundtrack. I love the movie. It's my favorite horror movie. So
wow.
Just wanted to share that with you.
That's nice, Ray.
Thanks.
On my birthday, I went out shopping at various places, not looking for much, but looking for something specific that I didn't actually expect to find at Target of all places, even though their NECA section is really good.
Yeah.
Found.
Oh wow.
Bruh.
Oh my god. That's sick.
I'm so
yeah, that's awesome.
So cool.
Comes with like 5 different heads. It's nuts. Can't believe
That's amazing.
John, did you pick up the American Werewolf in London, the werewolf?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Is that cool looking or what? Does that come with different heads?
It comes with like a like a jaw open head, and then a snarling head. But it's huge.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick that up.
It's like the size of remember I showed you that Ed 209? Or you might not have been here.
Ed 209.
Yeah.
RoboCop.
I got the
Oh
wow.
No, I didn't see that.
You were putting your restaurant together at that time. It's like that. It's a really big piece.
All right, right on.
Yeah, it's like that big maybe?
Right on.
Big square box. But yeah, that's I'm excited to open this dude up. I'm gonna probably film that one for TikTok and
Really get into it.
Really get into it. Yeah.
He
Deep dive.
He does have really good TikTok videos.
Dude, I love his videos. Anytime I see one new one, and they're rare.
yeah, they are rare.
Yeah.
I can't go live, but it is an event.
Yeah.
Gotta get you up to 1,000 followers.
I
Yeah,
have
I
one.
have 1,000 and I'm not trying.
What do you got, Elliot?
I have this horror movie just came out. I met the guys at Kevin Smith called Wolf Hollow. And it was awesome. I got to meet the director, this guy Bruce Canto, I think, or Canto, and just Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp is in it.
Okay.
A bunch of other people you guys probably might know, but it was awesome. It was exactly what I wanted. It's a gory, funny like werewolf movie, and the werewolves are incredible. And it's got a whole little bit of a metaphor for filmmaking because it's about this film crew going out to shoot a real low budget film in the middle of Pennsylvania somewhere. And I mean, I thought it was awesome. It definitely is one of the better films I've seen all year. And like I said, the director, nicest guy. I've been talking to him, and the cast, they're all there. And like I said, to see something that, on the big screen that somebody made that it just was awesome. So I definitely recommend it. Wolf Hollow.
All right, cool.
Okay.
It was
Well,
cool.
I have I just got a new toy. One new toy.
Looking
The
at that.
vibrator.
Oh no.
It's,
There you
It's
go.
Baxter Stockman. And of course
Wow.
I took it out of the box. I almost left it in there because it's like the 80s
I think I had
packaging. But I like to play with
Have
them.
you
See,
have you
I
guys
can make
seen
a-
that new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie?
I don't know. Is it good?
Yeah, it's
I haven't
great,
seen
man.
I haven't
heard-
seen any of them.
Wow.
Did
Got
play
it.
the new game though, Shredder's Revenge. Great
Wow.
stuff.
No, this one's a cartoon, Frank. I think you'd like it. It's just came out. It's the Teenage
Seth
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Rogen, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I saw the trailer of it.
Yeah, it was
TV.
really fucking funny, and I liked it a
Wow,
lot.
okay.
Yeah,
Animated
Yeah.
like Spider-Verse.
yeah. It's got a really crazy
Yeah.
animation.
I saw the
Okay.
trailer. It's got a good cast too, but
Yeah,
like always, I don't think it'll trump the original movies. I even like 3.
No, the first
I love
I
3.
am
Yeah.
waiting for it to be on 4K.
Mm.
I need the first one on 4K. I watched that movie so many times growing up. I had the
too.
script
Yeah.
memorized. Like I could
So did I,
word
yeah.
for word. The whole
We would
movie.
quote it. We would quote
Absolutely.
it. But yeah.
Part one. I remember part one was good. I can't remember.
And those NECA figures, man, those look
they're out of
amazing.
control, man. They've gone. There's a
Yeah,
million
they've got a lot of great ones.
Frankenstein.
But
and
these little
werewolf
dudes
and-
are exactly like the originals. They smell like them.
Wow.
When you open them up, the packaging is the same shit.
Yep.
Like it's the same exact shit. It does have a Nickelodeon thing up in the top. So, but these are $9.99. The new He-Man Masters of the Universe
Like
figures
25.
are $21.97.
It's ridiculous.
What the fuck are we doing,
Ridiculous, yeah.
people?
I saw it. It's like you said. It's the exact same looking size, but how is anyone going to pay $25 in some stores for make it at least 15 or whatever?
I just want a battle damaged Skeletor. That's all I want. Don't fuck me, no.
Right.
Stinkor.
Oh yeah, that one. Everybody had that one, huh?
Yes,
The
with
one
the
that
hiss
smelled
guy.
bad. Or the Moss Man that would get all
Cobra
weird
Khan.
after you
Cobra
had it for a
Kai.
while.
Cobra Khan, I think.
But yeah, I would buy all kinds of. If they were $9.99, that's a
They're
reasonable
cheap,
price.
Yeah, they're too
But-
expensive. The GI Joe Hasbro Pulse I went on yesterday just to look. Every single thing you could get from Hasbro Pulse of GI Joe is
Oh. What happened? Everything froze. Very good. Is that the show, I guess? All right, guys, it's not working anymore. We got to go home.